Good evening, agents. This LP of No One Lives Forever will freeze in 10 minutes.
The main gondola dock is heavily guarded. It would be suicide to go that way.
I'll have to risk it. There's no other choice.
Ah, but there is. A few miles from here there's an old service gondola. They use it for supplies, mostly.
Brilliant. I guess I'm in for a bit of a hike.
Well, I noticed there's a guard post out past the frozen lake. There's a snowmobile sitting outside.
You've done well. What's your name?
Tom. What's wrong?
Nothing. Just reminds me of an old friend. Thank you, Tom.
Good luck.
So it sounds like we've got our marching orders and we have a pretty good idea of where to go to finally make our way into the chateau. After all, we wouldn't want to take the guarded one. That would be silly. Luckily for this level, it doesn't matter if we set off the alarm or not, because, well, I mean, we're already pretty close to it, and we're not going to take the main gondola. All they're going to know is, oh, something happened. That sounds like the Baroness has already, made her ascent either way. Something I wasn't sure about till now is whether the crossbow had any drop physics. It doesn't. Just travel time. Of course, I'm not getting that crossbow bolt back, but that's fine. I don't need it.
So I hear Johnny Rommel's coming in tonight.
Really? I thought he was too good for us grunts.
Travis tell you about that mess in Greece?
The hostage thing? Yeah, sounded ugly.
Yeah, well now Johnny's saying it wasn't his fault. It was the Greeks.
The Greeks? That's crazy. It was a dumb plan to begin with.
Not according to Johnny. He says the plan was flawless. He says everything would have gone off without a hitch if it wasn't for the Greeks screwing up.
I've worked with a Greek before. He doesn't screw up.
I know. So does everybody else. Not only that, Travis showed me a telegram he got from Johnny 2 days before the thing went down. It outlined the whole plan.
Really?
Yeah, and let me tell you, it was a bad, bad plan.
How bad is bad?
Well, obviously the situation was about as bad as it gets.
You got that right.
The only reason it was even that good is because the Greek wasn't following orders. Otherwise, they wouldn't have been alive long enough to mess up that bad.
And he's got the nerve to blame the Greek.
You don't understand. Johnny thinks he's this great mastermind. If something goes wrong, he blames somebody else. If something goes right, even if he had nothing to do with it, he takes all the credit.
Wait till the Greek finds out what he's been saying.
I just hope I'm around to see it. You know the worst part? It took him 4 years to cook up that plan.
Are you serious? That's pathetic.
Sounds like Johnny Rommel's maybe a, I don't know. I think he has this evil organization thing well in hand if he's claiming responsibility for everything that goes right. Maybe the Greek might have something to say about that, but, we'll probably never be running into him. Nah. If you go through this mission quietly, it is an oddly quiet mission. I mean, the truth is, even if you go through it loud, there aren't that many guards. It's, I don't know. It's a nice breather. I mean, the next mission is pretty action-packed. The previous two were pretty quiet, so it's nice to have a... I think it's nice to have a breather.
Hey, Phil.
Yes?
You bought that Bentley yet?
I'm not sure if I want it.
But you were really excited about it last time I talked to you.
Well, now I'm thinking about a Jaguar.
I thought you hated Jaguars.
I never said that.
Yes, you did. You said you'd rather stick a knife in your eye than buy a Jag.
You're confused.
I think you're just a fickle bastard.
Sod off, I'm not fickle.
Sure you are. Remember how smitten you were with that bird, Tracy?
Tracy? She's disgusting.
You see? You thought she was some kind of a fairy princess.
Liar!
And remember when you said you wouldn't use an automatic pistol because you said they were unreliable?
I've always used automatics. Revolvers are for half-wits and old ladies.
You know what makes it even worse? Not only are you a whimsical bloody bastard, you're also a belligerent ass.
Shut up if you don't want me to clobber you.
Wait a second, tough guy. We both know I could reach down your throat and rip out that flimsy spine of yours, so don't go shooting off your mouth at me.
I'm not fickle.
Well, no need to worry about being fickle. You can be as fickle as you want. In hell! Wait, maybe that wasn't him.
Oh, this one's toast, eh?
In hell! There we go. That should do it. Cover all the bases. We haven't encountered the frozen lake yet, but we're pretty close. We're pretty darn close to where we need to be to get to the frozen lake, so no worries. Remember how I was talking about the footprints in the snow before, surprisingly catching me off guard?
Who's this here?
Yeah. I mean, it didn't catch me off guard enough, but it's still there. Remember spotlights? Yeah, we got some spotlights to deal with. It's nothing big, because, I mean, if the spotlights go off, I mean, woo, big deal. But, they're here. Just FYI. There's a guard up in the second guard tower as well, but the truth is, I can't really get a good angle on him. And also, I don't really need to. If you need some body armor, it's there inside the guard tower, but considering there's no other way out of here, that door's locked. Actually, it's not even a door. And the gates don't seem to be open, so we'll just have to go down. Oh, that's not good. Well, the objective description pretty much says it all. Find a place to warm yourself before you freeze to death. After all, we are now in soggy, wet clothes in a frozen lake and freezing temperatures. Normally the music's not supposed to be playing here. As far as I recall, it really gives this this entire area sort of a sense of desolation and icy wind. But I mean, I don't mind the music. Oh, that guard, by the way, he has a grenade launcher. You'll want to be careful with that. Otherwise, he can really wreck your day. Otherwise, all that's left is to find our way to safety. So, I'm going to go ahead and cut out here. Please enjoy the music and or the isolation, whichever one comes up in order.